Students, good afternoon. In previous chapter, we have gone through the sales and marketing. Now, chapter number 3 is related to advertising and sales promotion. Though I have given some brief notes previously and explanation also for your idea, but now I will explain it in detail. Let us start with advertising. Before starting this chapter, I want to confirm one thing, that you have gone through the questions of chapter number 2, whichever I have given with the content. So, what is an advertising? Advertising means to spread the information regarding your product and service through the public. Why? Because the more people will know about your product or service, the more product or services will be sold and the turnover of the company will be increased. So, advertising include all activities required to prepare advertisements and disseminate them among the prospective customers so as to induce action in accordance with the intent of the advertiser. Here 2-3 key terms are: disseminate means spreading the information. Prospective customers, the customers who may buy our product. Who can buy our product? The customer who will be convinced with our product. So in advertising, we convince the customers. Advertising involves dissemination of information concerning a product, service, or an idea to induce action in accordance with the intent and purpose of the advertiser. What is intent and purpose of the advertiser? If advertiser want to convince a particular thing to you, to purchaser, to customer, or to consumer, then the same thing is being convinced in advertising, or information is spread for the particular information, particular idea. The next thing, advertising, according to American Marketing Association, advertising is any paid form of non-personal presentation or promotion of ideas, goods or service by an identified sponsor. What is the meaning of it? Advertising is paid form. Everybody knows advertising is not paid, is not done freely. Non-personal presentation, it is not presented personally to the individuals, it is presented to the public in a group. It may be idea, it may be goods, it may be service, by an identified sponsor. What is the meaning of identified sponsor? You know which company is giving ad, you know the celebrity who is the brand ambassador of the product. So this is regarding the basic of advertising. Now the next part of the chapter is difference between advertising and publicity. There are certain bases of distinction you should know. The first basis of distinction is sponsor. In case of advertising, it is done by an identified sponsor. You know which company is doing advertising, who is the brand ambassador of the particular product in particular advertise. But in publicity, the sponsor may not be identified. Sometimes a product is shown to the public, but the person who is showing the product, he is not known to anyone. Payment, the advertising is paid form by the sponsor, but it is directly paid for by the sponsor. It is not directly paid for by the sponsor. In publicity, the person who is um, giving publicity of particular product is not every time paid by the directly by the sponsor, but in advertising, whatever cost is occurred uh, in advertising, that is taken from the customers. Then nature, it is always impersonal. Impersonal means not personal. It may be, publicity may be both personal and impersonal. Publicity can be done personally also, one by one, and in group also it can be done. Then control, the sponsor has direct control over the size and frequency of the message. Whatever message is given, on that the sponsor has direct control. In this, the sponsor does not control the size and frequency of the message. Then versatility, less versatile. The advertising is less versatile, it is more versatile. In publicity, you must have seen some games are shown, some shows are done for publicity of certain things, so that is more versatile. For more time you will remember that. Object, to stimulate and create demand for production or service. In advertising, they insist you to buy the product, so creating the demand for production or service. Publicity is to create a favorable public opinion about the organization and its activities. Why publicity is done? So that the more and more public should be in favor of the company. Then commercial value, it has a commercial value. Publicity may not have or may have commercial value. Then objectives of advertising, the next part. What may be the objective of the advertising? To introduce a new product. When any company want to introduce a new product, company do advertising. If we want to enter in new market, then also we do advertising. If there is competition, then also we beat the competition with the help of advertising. Then to create the brand also, brand preference also, brand loyalty also, we do advertising. To support personal selling by making customer aware. If you take example of any product, if the advertise is shown on the television, and any sales person is coming to you to show that product, you will ultimately say that yes, I am watching the advertise on TV, yes, I know about this product, yes, I can purchase. So to support personal selling also advertising is done. To enhance the goodwill always increases when advertising is done. When the more public will be aware of your product, the more public will know about your company. So goodwill will be increased. To improve dealer relations, to reach people inaccessible to salesmen. In some remote areas, salesmen cannot go. So when advertising is done, those people also know about the product. They can also go to the approach to the shop directly to purchase the product. To warn the public against limitations or specialty products. Then importance and merits of advertising. So important merits of advertising you can come to know with this page. Here you see merits of advertising. Merits may be to producers and traders, to customers and to society. For producers and traders, what are the merits of advertising? Meeting competition. Suppose I am producer of any product. So advertising helps me in meeting the competition. Then steady demand. The product is known. If the product is well known, then demand will occur again and again. Higher sales volume, turnover will be increasing if the advertising will be done. Introduction of new product. If any new product is introduced, then also with the help of the advertise, the public will be aware of that product. Economies of scale. Once advertising is done, so the company has not to spend on sales promotion or personal selling, on which more cost is occurred. So economies of scale is there. Economies of scale point I will explain in the class. If you will ask, goodwill advertising, for producers advertising helps in increasing the goodwill, enhancing the goodwill of the company. Employees morale will be high if the products will be sold. The information will be there with the public for regarding the product. Then for the customers, what are the benefits and merits of advertising? It is convenience to purchase the product for which the public is knowing. Education of consumers. Advertising helps to educate the consumer regarding a particular product. Lower prices. The customer can compare the prices. So because of that, competition arises. All the companies just take marginal profit on the product, and with that the customers are getting the product on lower prices. Better quality, because of competition the customers are getting. Then consumer surplus. When there will be savings of the consumer, then it will be consumer's surplus. What are the merits to society? Advertising again creates jobs, so employment generation is there. Higher standard of living. With advertising, the public will come to know about the product. They will purchase product. They will use more product. The quality product, the standard of living is also increased. Sustains and press. The society can also sustain. Some products are there which are only known because of the advertising. So sustains the press. Stimulates research and development. When there will be more demand, the research and development will be according to the taste and preferences. Incentive to progress. The society is also on the path of the progress with the help of advertising, because when the living standard will be increases, it will help the society. Art and culture. It also enhance the art and culture, that is the part of the society. So these are the merits you can go through. Then the next part is next part I will explain in next video. Thank you.